Hey everyone, it's Michelle from the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Center. Today I'm hanging out here with Navi and we're doing a little brushing. It is unfortunately the time of year where our wolves begin to unravel. So they are shedding all of their fur. Everybody kind of is shedding in big giant clumps. Kind of looks like bison when they start to shed. So we do try and help them out as best as possible. Not all of the wolves like to be brushed, but Navi, as you can see, is one of our wolves that absolutely does not mind at all, and it helps him get all of this extra fur and fluff off of him. Now, of course, it is raining out right now, so tell you a little bit about their guard hairs. So right now what he is shedding is the undercoat, and this is all the fluffy insulation. So that is what keeps them nice and warm over winter, which of course right now they do not need, since it is very, very warm out. You can see they're all itchy trying to shed all this extra fur. So this insulating underlayer coat, that can actually help them withstand those cold temperatures. With the gray wolves down to about -40 degrees and our Arctic wolves down to about -70 degrees Fahrenheit. But with it raining out right now, what actually keeps these guys nice and dry is going to be this top coat. So this is not shedding quite yet. It's still coming out just a little bit at a time. But this top coat, these are the guard hairs, and that keeps them nice and dry. So it wicks away all that moisture and protects that soft undercoat. So of course, in the summertime, these guys start to shed all of this out, and it makes them look like they have lost a lot of weight, even though they haven't lost any weight at all, except in fur. So Navi, he is our largest wolf that we have. He actually weighs about 105 pounds. Give or take a pound or two, and he's about 34 inches tall at the shoulder, so pretty tall as well. So I thought that was a little fun fact to talk about today before I talk about some of the sad news that came out of Colorado this week. So unfortunately, over Memorial Day weekend, there were a couple of livestock depredations out in Pitkin County. So for those who are unfamiliar, last year the Copper Creek wolf pack was actually implicated in a couple of livestock losses out in Grand County, and CPW at the time, because they were the only reproducing wolf pack in the state, decided that they were not going to lethally remove the wolves, and instead that they would actually relocate them. So unfortunately, the breeding male of the Copper Creek pack did get poached by somebody. There's still a reward out there for anybody with information that could find out who did that. But they did release the mom and 4 of those puppies again in Pitkin County. So over the weekend, unfortunately, some of the wolves, or one of the wolves, did kill a couple of calves. And so because of the new rules that CPW had made defining chronic depredation, which would be 3 livestock depredations within 30 days, they made the decision to kill one of the wolves. So they did actually kill off one of the puppies from that litter last year, which is absolutely devastating, especially since our wolf population is still so low here in the state. So that is a really, really tragic event all around. So we were very disappointed that they had to, or that they chose to, lethally remove a puppy from this pack. Pup was only about a year old, so they didn't have any new pups this year, of course, because that breeding male had been killed illegally. So we are still hoping that there are more wolf puppies out there, so more wolves that have successfully reproduced, but we're not finding out yet. CPW hopefully will make that announcement once they have confirmed if that is the case, which in that case, hopefully our wolf population does increase, because right now we're only at 24 wolves in the state, which is a very, very low number. So we are still in what would be considered phase 1 of Colorado's wolf reintroduction program. So that is when we have less than 50 wolves in the state. So they are considered endangered at this time on not just the federal level, but the state level as well. Phase 2 would be when we'd have 50 wolves within 4 years. So if we have 50 wolves for 4 years in a row, we would consider it as a phase 2. But we're definitely not anywhere near that yet. And phase 2 would be when wolves are downlisted to threatened at the state level. So with us still being in that phase 1, it's just very devastating that we would lose another wolf here in the state of Colorado. So like I said, we're only at 24 wolves right now. So hopefully we will get to see the population increase here soon, but it's just been a very unfortunate week. So hope you at least enjoy seeing Navi get some brushing and enjoying this. So he's going to start looking a lot better here soon, but it is still coming out in big giant clumps, and there's only so much we can do at one time. But thankfully, like I said, he's one that really enjoys getting brushed and groomed.